Hello, this is Mary Granke. I am presenting today on Chapter 9, This is Not a Test, from the book The World is Flat by Thomas Friedman. In Chapter 9, Thomas Friedman expresses his concern for the United States to continue doing things the way they've always done them. He says it's no longer a test, we have to act. And he says in order to remain a leader among nations, that there are many long-term opportunities and challenges the United States must address as the world is flattening. Friedman says that we must embrace globalization and reconfigure society to ensure that our citizens are ready and worthy of future jobs, and that those jobs are not all outsourced or offshored to more qualified candidates because of our lack of action. And Thomas Friedman's answer to how Americans can become more employable as the world is flattened is something he refers to as compassionate Platonism. And while he says that every family will need to be involved, specifically he points out that government and politician jobs are more important than ever at this point. They will be needed to reshape the outlook, education, skills, and safety nets Americans will require to compete in a flat world. He further suggests that the government equip Americans with more tools and social supports to reduce the pressures that are caused by global competition. He goes on to explain that there are 5 action areas that he considers to be most important. These are leadership, muscle building, cushioning, social activism, and parenting. Um, so with leadership, he says that politicians must be able to explain to Americans the position that we face in this new age. And then they also have to inspire people to actually move to the next level. And that's exactly what leadership is all about. Leaders enable people to want to become better and learn more. Now, muscle building is actually a reference to, your body and changing that fat and exchanging that for muscle. So he says in a flat world, there's always going to be people changing jobs frequently. It's not going to be the same job for life. And he says by offering portable benefits and opportunities for learning, that employability of workers will increase. So different examples he gives of these benefits include universal pension plans, additional stock options, portable health care, minimum of 2-year college education, and cross-training in the workplace. The next area we look at is cushioning, and here Friedman talks about how a welfare system that discourages people from working is bad, which I agree with. He suggests that instead that the United States consider alternatives such as a wage insurance. And in this case, he says individuals could get some money to help offset a decrease in pay when they obtain a new job after losing a prior higher paying job. He argues that individuals will search harder and find new jobs sooner when they can get assistance once a job is actually secured. He doesn't go as far as to say that the entire welfare system be abolished, but that part certainly should be. Social activism is mentioned here as one of the 5 action areas, but not discussed in this chapter. And the last one he discusses is parenting. And here he says parents need to teach their children about working hard for what they want. They need to show them how to delay gratification, which is ever disappearing in this new now society we've created. Also, the sense of entitlement must be banished in order for children to grow up to be competitive and succeed in a flat world. Younger children today are growing up with information at their fingertips made possible with informing, say, Google or Yahoo searches. They also almost daily are using the different steroids that were talked about in the second chapter as well, digital, mobile, personal, and virtual. But they don't really have a really good understanding or appreciation or respect for them and how they've come to dominate so many aspects of their lives and how they are used in aspects even outside of their social life. So what this chapter really comes down to is not only warning America that it must change, but that if it does not, or if it doesn't do it quickly enough, that it'll get passed up by other countries that see the flattening and are taking advantage of it to prosper. So he says we cannot wait and see what happens. We have to act. This is not a test.